Good evening. Hello, it's me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot. How are you tonight? Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be your spiritual stewardess here to give you a free tarot reading tonight. I posted the link below in the description box for my Thriving Thursday reading on the spiritual view. Boy, was that something. The synchronicities were flying all around. So I'm curious with using new decks, 333 right there on our timer, if that matters to you or is a sign for you. I'm curious to use different decks and see what energies will come through. After that reading, I was finishing up listing out all of the planetary locations. So I wanted to look at Mercury and Sagittarius at 7 degrees because that Sabian symbol is Cupid. Hmm, Cupid knocking on the door. And then also we have Black Moon Lilith. Okay. 33 door to romance. Here we go. All right, let's see what's up here with this chunka coming out here for us to see. So, door to romance, 33. Appreciation, understanding that's a sword energy. It's also a six. So, we have 33 and 15, which is a six and a six. Seven of progression with the 52 goddess of the moon. Financial constraints here at 13, which is Scorpio energy, death and transformation. And then we have the energy of the sun at 19, rest and rejuvenation. Okay, so I'm going to take from the bottom of the deck here to see our environmental energy. It is the energy of strength. That is literally the path of vulnerability. So we do have an 8-day today with our life path energy frequency. Its sister sign being the star card, tethering ourselves, having the strength to tether ourselves to our hopes, wishes, and dreams, and take action in doing that, which means our balance. And look at that, I can't make it up. 17 right underneath that. As I get done explaining that today is the energy of Leo's strength card, and also 17. There's a 17 there of the star and needing to take action to stay tethered to that star energy of our hopes, wishes, and dreams. Good evening. How are you? She's good. Actually, I just got off the phone with my mom. I was getting ready to do my live, and I wanted to call her and see how she's doing. Other than being tired and trying to let her body kind of get back used to things. And she just said she's just really tired, which her nurse friend explained that it'll be a couple weeks before her breathing will, feel like it's back to normal again. And then she gets to start some exercise therapy. So I think she's excited about that. Thank you for asking. It's very sweet. Here, underneath goddess of the moon, we've got a 27 energy of walking away, opening up that gate. We did see earlier on that the spiritual view reading, the first card out was the world energy. So successfully completing a cycle, could have been completing that cycle at the last full moon. And what are we walking into next? Adjacent possibilities. There's the 24 card, and I'm always drawn to that lavender door because that has to do with our third eye. And under rest and rejuvenation, we've got another six energy here of balance, of healer of the ages. So let's see where we go with that. Underneath that, we've got our 11 of the cornucopia, and I'm just peeking at my notes that are linked below. Mars was at 1 degree 11 of Leo. So we've got 11 and our Leo energy bookending here with that 50 of change that we saw yesterday. And underneath that cornucopia, so we've got our 11 and here's the 2. So that would be High Priestess and Justice, all about balance. Wait till you guys see the synchronicity in those readings and that reading this afternoon. It was nuts. So with that, we are in that 29th anaretic degree of Capricorn. And Pluto in Capricorn. And this afternoon at that anaretic degree, before the moon went into Aquarius around 6 o'clock, the moon was waxing crescent and void of course and was conjoining Pluto in Capricorn energy. So that's very interesting to me. And then again, we are at 2 degrees Leo, where we're needing to understand small events have widespread implications. Mars, our action planet, and then that's going to pair up with that Saggie energy, Mercury communication, Cupid knocking at the door, becoming more receptive to the string of subtle emotions. So picking up some synchronicities, are we? 33 and 15 would each be a 6 energy of the lovers. So there you have it. What is way too, oh yeah, way too with the 1144, or I know it's like you can't just walk away from an event like that, right? You're gonna be down for a hot minute. You're not gonna quite feel like yourself. Totally. I told her I'd be worried if she did feel completely normal. Who's to say what's normal anyway, right? Let's get a reading here. Let's find out what's going on with this Cupid knocking at the door. And we have door to romance 33. There is a key inside of that heart that's inside of a bird cage. And I wish I would have kept it on the bottom of the deck because we had a little cage there in this new deck of mine that I absolutely love. It is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And diner. What about a diner? Those kind of look like diner doors that swing back and forth open. Are there any other keys here? I just see strength, adjacent possibilities, more doors. So underneath financial constraints, the pentacle is at the back of the cabinet. And that's having the ability to turn a little into a lot. I always take that from my mom, champagne dreams on a beer budget. So let's see where we go. What is this door to romance? Oh, just a little thing like the sun, more Leo energy that we're pulling on. Needing to understand that small events have widespread implications. 4 of Pentacles can be a little bit of holding back here. And we do see that heart inside the cage. And then we have this behind the gate. And then later on down the line, walking outside the gate and into this adjacent possibilities. Now, 24 is also a 6. So we have 3 of our 6s there. Adding up to 18, which would be our moon energy, goddess of the moon. Very interesting. Okay, so we've got our happiness. We're kind of holding ourselves back from our own happiness here at the moment. And Angel of Strength, it's taken some strength here. This is a 50 card of change. Know that this new change, that world card earlier there, completing a cycle and beginning a new one. So I wanted to see if that was something new here of the sun with Cupid knocking on the door. See what that's all about. And we have the sun on the door to romance, and we're holding ourselves back. I don't know if it's we're chomping at the bit, kind of like the greyhound energy, ready to take off for the races here with this action card. We've got that yin and yang energy there. One horse is the yang energy is just on a slow trot, and the yang energy, the divine feminine energy, wants to race. So I don't know if it's taken you some strength to race away from something into this new beginning, but it is healing here on both ends, in addition to the the 19 card landing here, we have the synchronicity of the 19 card of rest and rejuvenation. So, yeah, this happiness feels like a phew. There's also two doves of peace there in this sun energy card, and that is it a begonia? What is that? Hold on, because that's going to drive me nuts. I remember reading about that, and if I don't have that book handy, give me just a second. Maybe. Nope, not it. I just had it earlier. Yes, magical, mystical moments, the sun energy. What is that flower? It's those big, like a dahlia, those big flat, is it magnolias or petunias? What is that? Let's see if they tell us here. Breakthrough, radiance, happiness, insight, generosity, and energy. It shows a woman who captures all the light and energy from the sun. The rays of the sunlight are flower petals and birds emanating from the woman and into the sky. The woman is filled with complete happiness and she is spreading her warmth to other people's lives. But a dark bird is covering her eye and blocks the warmth of the sun. So, all this white energy of wanting to run and radiate and move forward. And then we got this slower yang energy here on both instances, slowing down or blocking. Okay. Even with sunshine, you can sometimes feel sad or depressed, but soon the bird will fly away. The negative mood will pass, and the sun will shine on us once again. So, door to romance is getting ready to be open, but that heart that has the key is hanging outside of this cage here. It's hanging right outside the cage. Okay. So it feels like almost there, like an almost there energy. And we did have our song this morning, Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Get this, you guys. His birthday is February 1st, 1994. That adds up to a 26 energy, just like today's 26 energy, that then comes out to an 8 of strength, our strength energy. Isn't that wild? 17 is also an 8 here. So it doesn't tell us the type of flower, dig nabbit. All that just to not get the flower. Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you for a hot minute. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Look at all the locks there there are 4 locks across this gate. Okay, so what is it here that's holding us back? And then right after that, I cannot make this crap up, you guys. That 17 energy of action. Here is the King of Swords. 17 is the star card, which is Aquarius energy, which we are getting ready to approach here. Underneath that, Ace of Cups. Wow. Well, we're just going to keep that because obviously, with the door to romance, we want to know what this is. There's that temperance energy again. Wow. Okay. So, what is this appreciation energy then? This door to romance in the sun. And it's like, chomping at the bit, wanting to go, but being held back here. 4 of Pentacles is just like, I'm just gonna wait a hot little minute here. The King of Swords is reminding me, have you guys ever made one of those Barbie cakes where where the cake is the skirt and you put the Barbie in the middle of it? I don't know why that's coming up for me that way, but if that is a sign for you, I love that this is a deck that has feminine and masculine kings in it, and we've pulled the feminine King of Swords. So that is an energy of seeking and seeing the truth and acting on that truth. And it has to do with either your own heart's cup or filling that heart's cup so that that is the vibrational frequency of what we receive coming in toward us. But maybe here there's some kind of, it's taking some strength about this truth. And this is like, I'm holding my own self back, or I'm not seeing that I'm not filling my own cup of love first. And then we're in this waiting energy of, why is it so slow? I'm ready to run. Well, if we're not filling that Ace of Cups, our Queen of Cups, our own heart's cup first, then we're going to have to keep waiting. And really cool that it's under the sun here, all these beautiful yellow butterflies here that are being crossed by that energy. Gorgeous. Let's see. And then again, temperance. Temperance is about finding the pieces, the puzzle pieces of our own psyche. That's the key to find our own peace. And look, we have those doves coming back there as well that we're seeing here in the background. It looks like, is this peonies? I think it looks like peonies. I think so. Hey, Guy. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Let's find out what you're appreciating here. This is an energy of, even though I'm amongst brambles and things are kind of a hot mess express here, I'm appreciating that this rose, even though, even if it's made me bleed several times because of those storms, the energy of a sword, right, has two sides. I am choosing to see the beauty of the rose rather than the momentary pain it caused me. She is holding a handkerchief and there's action here. So, this new appreciation. What is this new appreciation all about? What is this new start? It's making us very happy, but in the environmental energy, we're like, is this a real thing? Maybe Cupid knocks on the door and you don't let him in. I don't know. You have to tell me in the comments what that means for you. 19 on the clock there with that sun energy as well. Could have to very well do just with this Leo energy here of needing to understand that small events have widespread implications. Just by simply filling our own cup, then comes in the love. And that was our theme this afternoon on that Thriving Thursday reading. Again, I put the link below so that you could check that out as well. The synchronicities were just mind blowing. Okay, we got an answer. What are we appreciating? Oh, the moon in its waxing crescent form that we see it in here. And in general, the moon is depicted with a full moon, not usually a crescent moon, which is literally go outside and look at the sky. That's the crescent moon on the right hand side. So if you're learning how to look up at the sky and see where we're at in the energy, whatever side is dark is where you place your hand on the wall. So I'll go opposite so you can tell. So if the dark side of the moon, the darkness is on the right, and we're turning the light on the right, we're moving up to the full moon. If your darkness is on the left, which would be this side, right? I can't tell. It's opposite. Let me go this way. Darkness on the left, turning the light of the moon on. If the darkness is on the right, we turn down the light to get to the new moon. Does that make sense? I got to do my teacher visuals. Okay, we're appreciating that we can use the energy of the moon to our advantage, understanding where those cycles are, especially if you have a lot of water in your chart. You're going to be affected. You're going to feel those ebbs and flows every 2.5 days as the moon changes signs. You're going to feel that more than others. You just will. And this is howling at the moon here. And again, we see this depiction of an octopus. An octopus can fit into any environment. It can change its texture, its color. You're gonna fit in, and even if it feels a mess, we're going to adapt. Okay, guys, I'm getting an ear squeezy on that. Let's see what's the crossing energy here with this yin yang action card. Yeah, even if things are a mess. Did I just say that? The tower. That was our energy from yesterday. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Yep, the matter where the chaos is, whenever I see the moon, I totally agree there, AD. It feels peaceful to me too. I do have a Cancer stellium in the house of Pisces. So there's that, and I have a Scorpio moon. So this is right now. It's the fiery water sign. So this action is shocking. Okay, we're having this new appreciation that hey, I can use those energies. All of this shift, these ways that I feel, is not all mine. It's not all mine. It's literally just the environmental energy around me. I have to still be okay no matter if this tower is falling right now or how we're feeling right now. We are the ones, that feminine energy, that rise in feminine energy, the rise of divine feminine is running. We're taking off, and yang is kind of meandering. So we'll see what this is all about. I said, I don't know if you're having to be strong because you're running away from something or towards something, and it seems to be away from a hot mess express. And that could be something that was priorly hidden from us with that moon energy. And we have a new appreciation for the pain of the rose that it gives us because we understand that it's a, even a beautiful disaster, a beautiful disaster does have gifts to bring us. Knight of Cups. And there's the healing energy of the lotus right underneath that. Cupid knocking on the door. Okay. That is where we are at with Mercury, the planet of communication. That's amazingly beautiful. Okay, and if you did see my write-up yesterday regarding that tower, Knight of Cups could be kind of letting you know here if this is in the environment, somebody coming towards you. The Knight of Cups would be mutable water energy, which is Pisces. Okay. Also a big fan of the moon. They could be letting you know they've been healing from some kind of a Ten of Swords betrayal. So let me know if that resonates with you. But again, this could be information that you just didn't have priorly. This knocks on your door. You're finding out some kind of communication here regarding healing. And look at that. She's playing the heart like a guitar. Okay. She's turning pain here from this tower into music, into melody, into a creation. It's not for naught. It's not, heartache doesn't come here just to, F around and find out and have a good time. We are meant to, there's no mistakes. It's just learning. We are using that for our healing here. Okay. Someone could be letting you know they are healing from a tower moment in their own lives. And that could have to do with some kind of betrayal coming their way. Maybe they are the ones running toward you. Okay, something in the environment's leaving quick and coming in quick here, that's for sure. Let's find out what the goddess of the moon is all about. Thank you guys again so much for being here on the live. I appreciate you. What is this goddess of the moon about? Wheel of Fortune, whatever's hidden in the moon. See how she's harnessing the moon here and owning it. She's owning her feelings. She's not letting them, however, control her. She is the one lassoing and harnessing the moon and adapting because that's what we do, right? That's just what we do. So, Wheel of Fortune energy, that is when the divine timing is right. She's holding a pocket watch. And the only thing that can get those cogs moving up towards the heart and this happiness is when we are changing our own energy and filling our own heart's cup. Okay, some kind of truth that's been maybe held back from you could possibly be by a King of Swords, but I want to get away from, oh, you're dealing with an Aquarius just because we see the King of Swords card. That's not really how that works. It's just the archetype. So they could very well be a Cancer, but just be extremely intellectual. They could be an engineering type, that they could just be a fixed energy, period, because the kings are all the fixed signs. What's on the bottom of the deck? Page of Pentacles, this Wheel of Fortune. Guys, check out that reading this morning. Whole different deck. Okay. Walking away, there's a message okay, coming your way, or information, or something that you're learning here. There's a dragonfly on, again, this looks like peonies. What do you guys think? Does that look like a peony? And there's like a little watering can. I have up here that says garden on it, watering this flower. So this page of pentacles is the most learned of all the pages, and they usually well, all the pentacles, all the pages bear news, but this could be from, if a dragonfly is a sign or symbol for you, or a peony, then this could be to do with this person. This is a message about something or someone leaving. Okay. And this, whatever it is destined and fated. And if you've done this work of filling your own heart's cup, you know how to protect it. You know how to hold back based on the truth of watching what someone's actions do, or watching actions and not just words. Um, are they really coming in with a full cup? Because we don't certainly want that to drain our own heart's cup. So, and look at the pink energy. See how that hot pink is the star chakra color, where we connect to the fifth dimensional realm of esoteric knowledge. And then we see these beautiful flowers here in this card that are matching that vibrational frequency and that color. Okay, walking away. What is this watering can? The sky looks beautiful. There are clouds there. Maybe it'll tell me what type of flower. I need to get better at looking at my types of flowers. It is a peony. Yay! There you go. There's also Japanese cherry blossoms here in the background. And look at that. There's a little squid, but it's floating up in the sky. So this moon energy, are you the big octopus and they're the tinier squid? Are you the bigger energy? If you're here, you probably are. Just saying. And yes, I'm biased to my viewers. They are peonies. Okay. Yay, I got one. A young girl stands on the leaves of a plant holding a peony carefully in her hands. On her back, she carries a watering can, as her job is to take care of the garden. Wow. Okay. That is a little nutty. That's amazing. Okay, so this is like someone coming to let you know about what they're growing now. New beginnings coming. She's had to seize her chances and welcome the new opportunities life is offering her. Her dragonfly companion reminds her to stay aware of the challenges she might face in the future. Tangible results, opportunities, commitments, and ventures. Watch that reading earlier. This is a little nuts. Okay, financial constraints. Why are we here? What is this one pentacle in the back of the closet there, turning a little bit into a lot? Page of Pentacles. There's a book also in the back of the closet. What is this energy of champagne dreams on a beer budget? Oh, mother's hubbards cupboards isn't completely bare, but how can you still see the adjacent possibilities here for that fortune to grow? What's the financial constraints all about? Please give us clarity, please, and thank you messages of the best and highest good for anyone watching whenever they watch. Okay. The Emperor, 13 energy. The Emperor is a 4. So here we've got a 44, another synchronicity. Okay. And that Emperor is standing on a chessboard, and he's using all those strings of the people around him. And it looks like you can't tell whether he's controlling these people, or whether it's like a Macy's Day parade where they have the big floats and they have those people that walk along and carry the floats in the parade. So financial constraints, this could be like an energy too of the emperor, especially without the Empress can be a grumpy old, you know what. What's on the bottom here? Two of Wands. Yep, somebody has a decision of action, which action to take, and she is gazing at the full moon. This adjacent opportunity could be coming at you here, right around mid-month. Okay, underneath that, there's the High Priestess. It feels like this is a secret revealed, guys, because this is pulling the curtain back, just like Wizard of Oz. And there is a ship here underneath the High Priestess and a crescent moon of today's energy. And I'm definitely, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Is someone trying to appear grander and bigger and more boastful than they actually are? Or they could see you as this emperor character, larger than life, and very smart. Again, that engineering vibe here with these cogs, and then the whole chessboard. You have to